Come in. This is Christmas 1999. We are here at the York Garvan house, and we have a table full of people here. Would everyone like to say hello? This is Laurie York.
Hello everybody. Merry Christmas and a happy 2000.
And the next lady over here. Hello. I'm a single mother. And what's your name, young lady? And I'm saying hello because Joan told me to. That was Jenny Dazinski, in case you're wondering. And now the next lady over here, very distinguished. Hello, everybody. Oh, that way? Oh, hello. Jenny said she was a single mother. Well, I'm a divorced mother, but I was not divorced by my son. My husband was the one.
Well, here we are, sitting at the after lunch on Christmas Day, 1999. We've all had a beautiful meal, and we're all sitting here overindulged and so a little bit on that somnambulant feeling.
Now, excuse me, Dot, would you like to sing a song for the century?
Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow, wow, wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow wow, wow, wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow wow wow.
Olive, would you like to do a number?
Well, I was my favourite song. I can't sing properly, so I'll just say maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me when walking up or down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London and Canberra so.
Do I have to press it? No. Oh, okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
Oh, right. Lucky nobody's listening in there. Oh, right. Listen to her, a prisoner of the gutter. She ruined every syllable she uttered. Why can't the English set a good example and teach their children how to speak? This class distinction is now antique.
Thank you, Laurie. That was from My Fair Lady, wasn't it? Is that right? Okay, Barry's disappeared. I think he might be giving me some harmonica or guitar. He might be practicing. Okay, well, let me do my song. No. Oh, did I? Oh, that's right. I didn't do it on tape. I'd been a boy called Frankwell on September 12th right here in front of the Waverley, but unfortunately I lost his address. He was lassing with his friend, a drummer. He resembles George Harrison of the Beatles, and he wears his hair tied in a small ball at the back. This is what I auditioned for Red Faces. No. Hey kids, do you want to do a song? Hey Sam, what did Santa bring you? Sam, what would you like to say to the recorder? Say a few words. Sorry. Anyone else want to say a few words? Hannah, do you want to say a few words? Oh, well. So here we go again, and Olive, on a more serious note, what do you think is something that was a significant development of this century, the 20th century? Personally, or it doesn't have to be, whatever you like.
Well, naturally, I have to say my son being born in 1951 and then being so happy with Joan and with two lovely grandchildren they've given me.
Thank you, Olive. And Dot, would you like to give a contribution on that?
This is personal. I went away for the weekend and I gave permission for the Recorder Society to use my garage to have a garage sale. When I came back, I tried to get into my garage and I couldn't. So I sort of unscrewed the lock and took it down to the locksmith, and he said, "This lock has been changed." And I said to him, "This lock has not been changed." Anyway, I suppose he thought, well, what's the point? So he said nothing more. But when I met up with the recorder people, they said, "That key you gave us to get into your garage didn't fit, so we had to get the locksmith." And he put a new lock on it. And so when I got home, my key wouldn't fit. And so that sort of solved the problem of the locks. So it's the most significant thing that's happened to me this year.
Well, this is my personal story about a very significant event this year. And one morning I woke up and looked out of my window, and what did I see? A currawong had a pair of Sam's knickers in its beak and was flying across the sky into the neighbour's backyard. And when I went outside and had a look behind the garage, I found Wendy Macklin's knickers behind my garage. So I told Wendy Macklin, I found a pair of knickers behind my garage. So she told her husband, who's a journalist with the Canberra Times, and he wrote about it in the Canberra Times. That Jenny S., he said, found a pair of her neighbour's knickers behind the garage, and a currawong put it there. That's one of my personal stories of the century.
And here you go, Barry York is here now. And would you like to do a song, Barry?
No.
Come on, do the fish one. Fish one.
I'll tell. The most important one of the century for me was when I first met Joan and saw and stroked her green Furby. And it went beep 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 purr. Just one first. It's called holy mackerel, right? Your daddy must have think I'm a fish, 'cause every time that I come round, He always greets me with the same old smile every single time. I ring the doorbell and before he lets me in he says, "Holy mackerel, are you here again? Your daddy is a very funny dude. I think he's trying to be rude. Like a little fish that swim in the sea. Woo! I know the name don't pertain to me. Tell him about Barry. Barry is my name, and I'll be very happy if he call me by the same. Yeah. Holy mackerel, you here again? I hear it every day. Holy mackerel, are you here again? 19 times a day. I ring the doorbell, and before he lets me in, he says, "Holy mackerel, are you here again? Your daddy's a very funny dude. I think he's trying to be rude."